Eternal agony written in stone, dragging us both through shattered stars. Every tear, another piece. The wounds you make still breathe. Hold me closer till I decay. Raised by a world that never cared. Promises tasted sweet at first, then turned to knives in the dark. I walked alone on shattered glass, while laughter followed every step. They said I'd never make it out, but I was never meant to break. Every fall taught me to rise, every tear taught me to fight. Chaos broken wings still cut. I still rise, I still strike. I don't need your sky anymore, I'll burn my own tonight. My broken wings still cut, every scar ignites my flame. You tried to end my story, now you're choking on my name. Now you're choking on my name. I stitched my soul with rusted wire. I learned to love the pain. Every tear became a weapon, every wound a chain. I break. I don't need saving. I don't need you. I survived myself. Watch me fly through fire with broken wings. Watch me fly through with broken wings. They wrote my ending long before they heard my voice, knew my name. They said I'd fade into the crowd, another body in the flame. But I am more than prophecy, more than fear and doubt. I am the scream you tried to mute that finally got out. Every grave you dug for me became a throne beneath my feet. I am she who survived every knife, every lie. I walked through death with open eyes and came back burning alive. I am she who survived. Let the world hear my truth. I am not your tragedy. I am the proof. and that's my revenge.
Carry the weight of your light chains,
Dragging through Another empire rots away. I walk the ruins of your lives and smile as kings decay. You fed on fear, you fed on pain. You drank the reeks to stay alive. But monsters fall when prey learns how to look them in the eyes. No gods left to save us now, so I'll become what you fear most. See my blood fire toxic bind, lost in a war we design. You pull, I break, you scar my flame. This curse repeats, and we're both to blame. Eternal agony dragging me in. We carve our vows into wounds and skin. Torn by desire, we can't escape. Locked in a love we can't reshape. Every scribe echoes endlessly. You're the chain that devours me. Break down, crush my bones. Let the suffering atone. Rip my thigh, rip my fate. I return no matter the weight. Even when hope begins to fade, you haunt the ruins our hands made. Eternal agony. Forever you're consuming me. Eternal agony. Forever you're consuming me. Eternal agony dragging me in. We carve our vows into wounded skin. Torn by desire, we can't escape. Locked in a love we can't reshape. Eternal agony. Forever you're consuming me. 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 Eternal agony. You lit the flame, then walked away. Left me burning till night turns day. Every memory stings like steel. You're the wound I'll never heal. Your presence lingers in every breath. Another life sung by death. Still I reach for what destroys. Still I drown in all your noise. I fall to pieces in your hands. Yet I crawl back to your dimension. Eternal agony, tearing through light, bound to your soul in an endless burn. Every cry echoes through desire, falling through fire, higher and higher. Lost in a war we design. Eternal agony, carved in time. Love so deadly and divine. Through burning nights and broken trust, we rise again from scattered dust. No matter the torment we create, you're the ruin I can't escape. Tear down my walls, let every broken piece fall. I found what was left, make my soul bereft. Even when silence takes control, your ember burns inside my soul. Eternal agony, carved in time. Love so deadly and divine. Through burning nights and broken trust, we rise again from scattered dust. No matter the torment we create, you're the ruin I can't escape. Eternal agony, forever I can rise. Sorrow that won't erase. Eternal agony, carved in eternal darkness overflows. Eternal Every cry echoes through desire. Voices crawling in my head like parasites under my skin. Every memory tastes like rust. Every breath feels like a sin. Chains wrapped tight around my chest, but I learned how to bleed out loud. Silence wants to kill my voice, then I'll scream until I drown. Pain is written in my veins. I wear my scars like holy names. There are screams in my blood, fire under We walk on the ashes of what we were. Every memory starts to blur. Your voice pulls me from the grave into a war I can't breathe. You ignite storms within my chest. Raging longing never ends. Two lost souls with jagged edges, bound by self-made pledges. run back to you. Even when all it gets so free, your flame drips on the dying breeze. Eternal agony, savage and slow, a fire we feed but never let go. Cries and longing take their toll, but you're the shadow that completes my soul. Every plea echoes through the dark. Still I follow your mark. Eternal agony, or endless tragedy. Eternal agony, savage and slow, a fire we feed but never let go. Cries and longing take their toll, but you're the shadow that completes my soul. Every echoes through the dark. Still I follow your mark. Lead me open through the dark. Still I follow your mark. I was born in fire and scars, raised by a world that never cared. Promises tasted sweet at first, then turned to knives in the dark. I walked alone.